It is Jenna with Stampin' Around the Clock. I am coming to you live tonight for our weekly Sunday night Facebook Live. Tonight we're going to talk about blending brushes. I'm going to show you just some basic uses and a couple of samples of things that I've done. And then also we'll talk about how to clean them and just some, hopefully answer some questions or whatever you have. So we're going to start. So this is a card that we made in our birthday card class this month. We used the blending brushes to do the purple behind the donkey. They were super easy to use and super fun. So I've had some customers ask questions about them, so I thought it would be a great time to show you guys what they're like. So these are in the January to June catalog, so they just came out in January. They come in a pack of 3 for $12 in the US. Okay. And they are just like hundreds of little tiny bristles, if you can see that. They have a nice sturdy handle, flexible handle. Okay, very, very soft. And find my paper. We will do some blending here with this. Hey Renee, thanks for joining me tonight. They're so easy and so fun to use. You're just going to love them. So I have Flirty Flamingo and Petal Pink tonight, and that's what we're going to use. So the best way that I have found to use them is to hold them like this. It gives you much more control than if you hold it by the handle. You could definitely hold it by the handle, but I like it, right up within my fingertips. Hey Jill, thanks for joining me. We're just gonna rub it, nice and sturdy, nice and solid on the ink pad. I'm gonna start here on the paper, and then you're gonna just kind of blend into your paper. Okay. Now you want to start off on the grid paper or your scrap paper, just so that you don't get that, like right here you can see kind of that dark initial blend or initial ink spot. Another thing, if you think that you have too much ink on it, you can, so let's do this, I'll show you as an example. So I just have an acrylic block. Let's do it over here. Just tap it on there, and some of that excess ink will actually come off onto your block. It's probably too hard to see in this color, but we were doing that with the girls last week, and you could see it because it was we were using purple. Alright, so we're just gonna blend this in. Now I'm going to do 2 different colors, so I'm doing lighter on the top, darker on the bottom. Okay. Because they're the same color family, I'm not going to worry about cleaning my blending brush. Okay. Hi Chris, hi Mary. Thanks for joining me, ladies. I really appreciate it. So again, we're just going to rub it on the ink pad, nice and firm. I'm going to run off a little bit here, and then blend right in. And just go in that circular motion, just like you do on your ink pad here. Don't worry about being too hard. They're not going to break. See how pretty that is? How nice that just blends in? All right, bring that up a little bit. See if you can see that. Maybe I'm using the wrong colors. All right, so that is really all there is to it. We're gonna do on the opposite side. We are going to do some more drastic colors so that you can kind of see more of the actual blending. But I wanted to get you guys the technique and the how to hold it and everything. It does dry pretty quickly. All right. So to clean it, what I've been doing is I've just been using my simple chamois. So it's a little bit wet, and I'm just rubbing it right on there, just like I did on the ink pad. I have run them underwater, and the ink comes out pretty well. Okay. The only thing is, if you run them underwater, you want to make sure that you are giving them ample enough time to dry. Okay, so I think this is going to be dry enough just in that little bit. So we're going to start with some crushed curry. Again, just going around and around. I'm going to start on the paper there. I'm going to do a little bit here. You can also just rub it on your paper and get some of that excess off before you use it on the next color. We are going to move into our Calypso Coral. And I'm just blending them all together like this. Okay. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Ours was pretty laid back. We ended up with a bunch of snow again, so we didn't really do too much. I went and saw my mom for a little bit yesterday, and then we just went to, we just stayed home, obviously, today. Now I'm using the Poppy Parade. So I have always loved sponging and blending and any of those kinds of things. So these were right up my alley when I saw these. But just, they're super easy to use. It definitely feels like I'm more confident with my blending than I would be with a sponge. So get a little more ink on that one. Alright, so here you can see how I kind of just blended all these colors in together. If I move it up a little bit, you can see it. So, you know, that would be an awesome looking background for, you know, maybe a silhouette or anything like that. It totally would work with your ink spots. You just, you know, this is only, so this is about 1 inch wide and about 1.5 inches long. So, do I have an ink spot handy? You know, it might just be a little more work. It does not look like I have one here on the table. So, but, you know, definitely give it a try. You know, if the color is too dark, you just blend it a little more. So I'm going to show you a couple of different things that I did with this so you can kind of see. So here is just those pinks. Here is another one. This one, all I did was used a petal pink and just did a background. So it's just that. This one I did smoky slate and now I can't remember. Is it still sitting here? Smoky slate and basic gray. And then I went all over the top of it with Bermuda Bay. This one, I used one of the dies from the snowflakes, So Many Snowflakes. And then this one, I used one of the gold pieces from the, oh, what is it called? It's with the new Love Always Sweet. So one of the laser die cut pieces. Just taped this down with washi tape and then blended over the top of it and got that super cool design. So there's all kinds of things that you guys can do with this. And again, so here is, you know, this is one that I washed just in water with the sink. This one I washed with my chamois. You know, I could have done a little bit better job on the edges, but I know a lot of people are talking about having one for every color family, having one for every color. I don't know that you necessarily need to do that. Maybe every color family, or at least the darker color families, I suppose. But I definitely, you know, I have 6, and I'm comfortable with 6 right now. I don't feel like I need one for every color. You're right, Jill. They definitely blend much easier than sponges or the sponge daubers. I feel like I have a lot less of that drastic darkness when you first start. But again, if you guys have any questions, you know, definitely reach out to me. Definitely let me know, and I'm happy to help. Again, they are in the catalog for a 3-pack for $12. Where's my pack? Here we are. 3-pack for $12. I'm actually going to give this pack away. We haven't done a Facebook Live giveaway in quite a while, so for anybody who shares my video tonight, between now and Tuesday at 11 a.m. on my Tuesday Facebook Live, I will give away this set of blender brushes, and I'll ship these off to you. And one last reminder, I am still running my special. Anyone who places an order of any size before midnight tomorrow will receive a free spool of the Fine Art ribbon from the Fine Art Floral Suite in the January to June mini catalog. But other than that, that's all I got tonight, guys. So I'm glad that you joined me tonight, so thank you. I'm glad that you guys love the blending brushes. We'll be using those a lot. Hi Sharon, thanks for joining. Yes, exactly. That blob does not go away, and you can't you know, even if you make a mistake on these, if you get too dark somewhere, you know, you can blend over it. So again, just some great things with these blender brushes. So again, share my video and I will put your name in the drawing for the blender brushes, and I will talk to you guys later. I'll be live again on Tuesday at 11. We will be making a super cute birthday card, and then I'll be live again on Sunday night. So I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.